frustrated. Led all the way into Thursday night. I'm sweating, but I'm cold, and I'm frustrated because I can't do this, and it's going to look stupid. And God spoke to me and said, well, that's the point, isn't it? It's going to be imperfect. Because that's where I put my son. I sent the perfect one to imperfectness. I loaded all this driftwood in the back of my truck Friday, and I said, ah! And I drove out to a quiet place I have. And I said, you know what, forget the saws, forget everything. Got some rope. And I started tying these pieces of wood together. And as I did, you see the little pillow right here? That's soft. Like this piece right here, soft. But it kept falling over. I'm frustrated, fall over again. I'm frustrated by myself. My back was hurting. My feet were hurting. I'm whining and complaining. And the Lord's like, really? Really? And I was laying a piece of this in there. And I just began to weep. I'm not talking about cry. I mean, like, tears just uncontrollably come down my face. Because here was the thought. Grandparents, there's no amount of money we won't spend on those grandchildren to make sure they're safe. Mm-hmm. Yep. First time parents, it might not be money, but no germs allowed. You know, she said, your mom cannot come visit. I heard her sneeze 2 weeks ago. Second child is like, wash your hands. Third child's like, come on in. And I was thinking about the extent that we go through, and we should take care of our children. There's moderation and everything. But where was that for Jesus? Where was that? Then I began to think about Joseph. Can you imagine? What a guy. What a man. You know there's not one recorded word that Joseph spoke in the Bible? Not one. All he did was hear and obey. But think about this, man. He's engaged to a woman who gets pregnant. He knows it's not him. Jewish law said stone her. But he was a good man, had a mind to put her away quietly. The angel of the Lord came and said, no, this is of God. He's now got to take her back to his hometown. Family reunion. Hey, y'all, meet my fiance. What's wrong with her belly? So he's trying, so you know what's probably going through his brain. Plus, she's 9 months pregnant. Now, listen, ladies, do not email me this week. I'm not saying right now. I am not saying I understand what it is to be pregnant. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I understand. But I have lived with a pregnant woman. And I had a part to play the 2 times. She's 9 months pregnant. They're traveling. He doesn't make reservations. And you know, like, she's 9 months pregnant, whether it's a donkey or a camel. Let's not argue theological, very important truths. She had to pee every 3 minutes. Every 3. Boom, 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 boom. And it wasn't, honey, I gotta pee again. Or, Lord Joseph, could you please stop? It was like, get me out of this thing, I gotta pee again. Son of God is kicking my bladder. Some of you religious folks are like, ugh. Jesus laughed. Everywhere he went, there were multitudes. He was not a stick in the mud. So, I mean, it's been a long trip. Lots of doubts, lots of emotions. There's nowhere. She's about to give birth. She's about to pop. He can't find anywhere for them to. They wound up in a manger. We know there's livestock there. I don't know if it looked anything like this, but the Bible's very plain that it was not pomp, there was no circumstance, and it was not comfortable. Are you hearing me? Who does that? And what do we do with that? My back hurt, feet hurt. I'm thinking about Joseph. I wonder if he built it. I wonder if he had to find something to repair it. I wonder if he had to look at his soon-to-be wife and tell her, I'm so sorry. Or I wonder if he's feeling sorry for himself. Well, this is not how I would have planned it. Been up for days, stopped 85 times to pee. Back hurt, feet hurt. My family's going to ridicule me. But you know what he had? He had a message straight from God. Joseph heard and obeyed. I'm putting this thing together, tying it together, weeping, just crying over how selfish I am. Just how selfish, and self-serving I really am. And maybe not you. Maybe you're all, and most of you aren't. You're just awesome people, and you're perfect in most of all of your ways. But me, I'm selfish. I'd venture to say there's quite a few of us out there. Don't be poking your spouse. I'm talking to you. I'm crying because I'm so selfish and I complain. And I'm thinking about Jesus, the one, the daughter, sin. C.S. Lewis said, God became man, the Son became man so men could become sons of God. God became a son, so you get the point. Anthony texted me that between sermons. I want you to take this with you today. To view, to see, and to experience Christmas in a new way this year. You have to personalize it. And unto you, Jeremy, a Savior is born.